Hi everyone, this is Kim for Mark from Write, Learn and Earn, and welcome to the channel. So it's year end, and I think a lot of people are feeling a little bit tired, worn out, but you still have got goals that you want to achieve. So the question is, which of those goals are you going to be picking up and working with until year end, and which of them are you going to be packing away and only taking out at the end of the year or for the next year? So the simple philosophy that I have is, when you have those year-end celebrations and everyone is having fun and there's lots of glasses and cups and plates and puddings all around, and then you look there and you think, oh, I'm just going to leave it in the morning. I have to ask myself, how am I going to feel about waking up in the morning and having to do all of these dishes? So in those cases, I tend to wash them the night before I go to bed, and then in the morning when I wake up, I can feel relaxed. Now, that's not so easy for someone like me because I hate washing dishes. I really hate it. But it works well when I know the next morning I'm going to wake up and I'm not going to have that terrible feeling that I've got to attend to these things. And that's where I see my publishing goals. So there are some goals where I feel I am just too tired to do this. Pack it away until the next year because you're not going to be giving the right kind of energy to those publishing goals. You're not going to be writing the correct kind of stories. It's just going to be a drain. And then there are some that when the new year arrives and you haven't done them, then you're going to like, oh, I wish I did that. So here are a couple of things that I'm going to be working on. As you know, I write fiction, I write medieval fantasy, and I also have started a non-fiction guide for authors. It is the What Would a Successful Author Do range of books. Now, I know that I have got two very special events that are going to be happening in the new year. And for those events, I actually want to have a printed copy of the version of the book available. Now, the book is already on Amazon, so we have done and dusted that. But locally, when I looked at a couple of tests of the book, I realized there were a couple of illustrations that don't look as nice as I want them to look in the printed version. Online, they look fabulous, but in the printed version, I think that it can do with a bit of an upgrade. But I also know that the printers are going to be closing over December. So my goal is to pick that up and correct the illustrations, make sure that the file looks good and slick, and send it through to the printer that they've got it, that if they need to start printing as soon as they open up, or if we have time to do it in December, they can. Because I just don't want to have that feeling that I should have done this before the event started. So that's really how I evaluate, and I encourage you to have a look at your goals and see which of them you have to pick up and continue with, and which are the ones that you need to pack away. I hope that's been helpful to you. Have a fabulous day, and thank you so much for watching.